Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just kind of wanted to throw out my perspective on drafting for a standard 10-team league, non-PPR. Just kind of wanted to give you my input. If you're looking for any fantasy advice, I'd like to, maybe help out. Just, give you some perspective if you're just starting out, or if you've been playing for a long time. I've been playing for quite a few years now. Pretty active owner, make some good moves. Won a championship last year. So I mean, guys, if you're looking like 10-team standard, running with a flex, 2 receivers and 2 running backs with flex, looking at it last year, guys, the top 15 scores in fantasy overall, 10 of them were quarterbacks. I know a lot of people have like Aaron Rodgers in the 4 slot in the first round. Guys, you can wait on a quarterback. You can get a great quarterback at the end of the draft. Later in the draft when nobody really is looking for one, you can swoop up like, Matt Ryan, who was 8th last year at a quarterback, scored 260 points. He scored more points than Calvin Johnson, Maurice Jones-Drew, Arian Foster, guys like that. So, I mean, yeah, there is that poll of like, hey, Aaron Rodgers scored 385 points, which was 100 more than Ray Rice did last year, who was the #1 running back. So, if you don't nail that #1 guy, running back's super shallow, guys. Go with, a Ray. If you're picking at the top of the draft, go with a Ray Rice. Go with LaShawn McCoy. Pick Darren McFadden a little bit earlier than you would, because running backs are shallow. A lot of teams are splitting up carries now, which is going to hurt the running back position. Receivers are kind of shallow as well, but they run a little bit deeper into the draft. You can get Dez Bryant a little bit later, maybe around the 5th round. Same with Miles Austin, right around in the same spot. I really like both those guys this year, with Tony Romo looking good in training camp. So, I mean, that's really the rules, guys, when you're thinking about basically drafting. Tight ends, they're just like catchers in fantasy baseball. They're a dime a dozen. Without maybe Gronkowski and Jimmy Graham, which were flash in the pan guys last year, I'd be weary drafting those guys in the 2nd round where they're projected. So, I mean, really think about tight ends, guys. Don't really draft until late. They're interchangeable. You can pick somebody up on the waiver wire. Same with the defense and kickers. Do not pick your kicker or defense until the 2nd to last round in the last round, maybe a little bit before that. But get those backups, guys. You never know when injuries are going to happen. You never know when Cam Newton, who basically didn't get drafted last year and was the #4 overall quarterback. So think about getting Andrew Luck. Think about getting RG3, especially if you're in a keeper league. Get those guys. Lock them up. You never know what's going to happen if they're going to have a huge year. Avoid guys. I'm thinking like Jordy Nelson, Victor Cruz, those guys who are going in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round. Go with someone a little bit more consistency. Look at their track record, guys. Do some homework. That's really all I got, like a draft day manifesto. I'm not Matthew Berry. I'm not any of those guys. So, don't come on here firing comments like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, because, technically I don't. But, that's my draft day advice. It's worked really well for me in the past. I've always done, and this is so old school, but I've always done running back every year. For a 2nd round, running back. Unless there's a stud receiver waiting at the tail end of the 2nd round that I can get, and then get a decent running back 3rd or 4th round. I've never taken a quarterback before the 5th round. No, I never have. And, it's worked for me, guys. Quarterback's highest scoring position. So, think about it. If you don't nail one of the top 3 guys, don't chase Cam Newton. Matt Stafford's injury risk, kind of. So, I think about it. But, whatever you guys decide, your choice. I'm just on here to help a little bit. This is really my first official YouTube video. All my other videos are for my league. We do, like, fun updates and shit like that. But go ahead, vote, guys. Leave a comment. You can blast me all you want. I mean, that's fine. I would probably deserve it. But, just, kind of wanted to share my thoughts. If you guys have any fun feedback, click a like if you liked it. If you didn't, tell me why you didn't. And, I'll maybe improve on them. Maybe I'll stop making videos altogether. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll make some more videos.